Happy holidays, everybody. Today we're going to learn how to make holiday bows. And it's not as hard as you think. So we're going to start out with cutting a V at the end of your ribbon. That's going to be your tail. Then you're going to decide how far up you want to make your tail. So I want mine to be about that long. And you're going to take and pleat in your ribbon, just like you're pinching it. Pinch it with 2 fingers, like that. Now you're going to determine what length you want your first loops to be. So I want mine to be about that length. So then you're going to take and pleat again into that center, holding everything just with those 2 fingers. Then once you have your first loop done, you're going to go up from the bottom, you're going to flip it up, and you're doing your bottom loop. So you're going to take it and make sure it's the same length as the one on top, and go ahead and pleat it into the center. Okay, now we're going to do the next loop, and depending on how many loops you want to do, I want to do a 6-loop bow, so I'm going to have to do 3 on each side. You're going to take it and pleat it again in to the center. So I've got 2 on this side. Now we're going to flip it up again for your bottom loop, and you're going to go ahead and gather it again into the center. Okay, now I have 1 more loop to go on this side, so you're going to go ahead and do your loop and pinch it into the center. Now here's the trick. Just before you get to your last loop on this side, you're going to do a baby loop, which is going to be the button for your bow. So what you're going to do is you're going to take it and just flip it up and then tuck it in so that it's a very small little loop in the middle. Now you have to finish the rest of your ribbon. You got 2 on this side, you got 3 on this, so you need 3 on this side. So you're going to go ahead, flip it up one last time, gather it up into the middle, and there you have your bow. Now what you're going to do is cut yourself a piece of floral wire, and you're going to take the wire and you're going to put it through the little bow, the little button in the middle. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead, turn it over to the back side, and tighten your wire up. Okay, then we have our bow, and now you've got to determine, this was your bottom, so now you need to make sure it's the same length. So you're going to take your ribbon, take your scissors, cut it into a V, and there you have your finished bow. And because that you've done the pleating, it makes your ribbon stand up, so you don't need expensive wired ribbon. You can use just this kind of satin ribbon. It works fine. This will work with any length ribbon, any kind of width ribbon. It works for everything. So come on now, give it a try.